If you own a home in Florida, there is a high probability you are sitting on hundreds of thousands of dollars in untapped financial value. It is not tied up in your stock portfolio, and it is not hidden in your walls. It is the physical dirt within your own property lines. The mechanism to access this trapped equity is called an accessory dwelling unit, or ADU. This diagram shows the layout of a standard residential lot. An ADU is simply a small, independent living space built right here on the same property. To actually support one of these structures does not require a massive architectural survey. A simple initial feasibility review of your existing space and site conditions is usually all it takes to know if you can build. The ground you already own is an underutilized financial vehicle, quietly waiting to be activated. Homeowners are moving forward this model for highly practical reasons. Many need to create a dedicated, private space for an aging parent, or they require a permanent, detached home office that keeps work entirely separate from family life. This map shows how quickly the trend is scaling across Florida. Counties like Miami-Dade, Broward, Palm Beach, and Lake County are actively revising their regulatory environments to make these units easier to build. Local governments in these specific areas are backing ADU development as a direct, localized solution to the state's broader housing demands. Adding an independent living space to your lot is a strategic response to evolving economic pressures and municipal zoning updates. The core financial engine behind this strategy is the two income streams concept. By building an ADU, you transform a single-family residential lot into a dual revenue asset. Depending on your exact location, renting out an ADU can generate between $1,500 and $2,000 or more in consistent monthly cash flow. That reliable influx of capital can be applied immediately to offset your primary mortgage payment or significantly reduce your overall monthly living expenses. This chart shows the dual financial impact of an ADU. On one axis, you have the steady accumulation of monthly rental income. On the other, upon completion, you see a sharp, immediate jump in your property valuation, increasing the home's worth by $200,000 or more. Combining this raw equity with your steady monthly cash flow creates a formidable long-term passive income strategy. This performance level transforms the project into a sophisticated real estate investment strategy. Of course, building a second home from the ground up requires capital. A typical Florida ADU requires a total investment ranging from $180,000 to $250,000. That variance in price depends on the square footage you choose, the interior design complexity, whether converting an existing space or pouring a brand new foundation. While those numbers are large, homeowners rarely need to cover them with liquid cash. Instead, they leverage the wealth already trapped inside their primary home. This diagram illustrates how a home equity line of credit, or HELOC, actually works. By tapping into the equity you've already built up, you extract that value and convert it into liquid capital to fund the ADU construction. Homeowners also frequently use cash-out refinances or specialized renovation loans to bridge this gap. The high financial barrier to entry is entirely surmountable when you strategically utilize the property's own latent wealth. Securing the capital is only the first step. Actually executing a ground-up development project introduces a highly complex life cycle. You have to navigate a maze of local zoning laws, secure the correct municipal permits, finalize architectural designs, and manage active daily construction. This timeline visualizes the multi-step phases of a standard build. Without dedicated expertise, homeowners often hit severe bottlenecks right here, at the permitting and zoning stages. A single error in navigating these regulations can stall a project for months and drain your budget. Possessing the capital and the property is not enough to guarantee success. You need structured, step-by-step guidance to mitigate the risks of construction. This is exactly where our service steps in. We operate strictly as a consulting and guidance system. We are not a general contractor. Our focus is on educating the homeowner from day one. We handle the initial property feasibility reviews, provide strict guidance on zoning requirements, and map out your concept planning and ADU options. We provide the complete roadmap, but you maintain total authority. All final decisions, contractor selections, and the actual project execution remain entirely under your control. By acting as your trusted advisor, we empower you to make informed, data-driven decisions at every phase of development. An ADU is a smart financial upgrade, and our structured guidance system provides the security needed to activate your property's inherent value.